Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So having a little bit of a sort out on my desk, and I still have a big pile of papers that we were using the other day, and I also found some more, some from my Pirouette of Pink as well, and some bits and pieces. So I thought, let's make something else. I have also been doing a little bit of fussy cutting. Well, not fussy cutting, but some of my journal cards. Now I wanted to put these in these lovely containers that I've got, so I'm ready to go. Now I've just cut these out. I will ink all the edges and maybe sew around them. We shall see. But I'm just loving them, so I just want things to hand. And I've also got some little ones. Now I've made these little little pouches, really simple ones, out of some acetate, and I've made them so they fit nicely in these little containers that I got. Now I got these from Pepco, but you can, I'm sure you can probably pick these up in sort of like the pound shop or some cheap places. These were really cheap. They were like €1.50, €1.50, and they are fab. And I'm just making these little pouches because they will just sit in there. So if I've got little odd bits, I can pop them into there and they are all nice and safe. So now I made this the other day, which is like, I try and make some like little prototype things to make. Now I found this on my desk, so I thought I would try and convert this into a proper little sort of pouchy journal pocket thingy-majig. Not quite sure what it's called, but I've made out sort of like two pieces of paper. It comes like that. So let's see how we get on. And I'm just going to make it out with some little odd bits that we've got. Now this does measure, let's go, we are just under 5 inches by 6 inches, so that will be 15 centimeters by, oopsie daisy, let's turn it over, 12.5 centimeters, so something like that. So that's how big it is, and I've just used, it may not be exactly the same, but we will see. So I need to cut these 6 inches. I've got two pieces, so I need two 6 by 8, I believe, or 6 by 11, whatever I use. I will figure it out when we start cutting. So what shall we have? I do like this one. Let's pop those to the back. Let's just sort these out. Some of them have got bits on the back and some haven't. That one has, that one has, and that one has, and these haven't. So I think these are the ones that I had in my pile the other day. And these are my new ones that I had in another pile, which I think I obviously have printed on the back. So let's see. I do like this one for the front cover, but will that little girl be big enough? Yes, she will fit on there. Now let's see, I can't even remember how I did this, so it's going to have to be this way. So that's going to be 6 inches. So let's do 6 inches like that. Cut that bit down. That bit we can use as a little pocket. So let's just measure this way. What's that going to be? That is about just over 11 and a quarter. Okay, so that's 6 inches by 11 and a quarter inches. So we want 2 of these. What should we have? I've got another one here. Should I use both of the Pirouette of Pink? What do you think? I could do, couldn't I? Should we do that? And then we've got these as little pockets. So these will sort of be the outside. So do apologise. I'm trying to figure out how I did it. So I must have folded this, what did I say, 5. So this is going to be, this is the front, so I need to score that 5 inches, don't I? Let's just score that down there like that. And do you think I just bent that over? Oh, doesn't that look lovely? Okay, let's just scroll that down there, if that's level. I'm not worried if it's not perfectly accurate. Okay, so that will go, which way did I bend that? So that's going to have to go this way, isn't it? I think. Because that's going to be made into a little pocket. So I need to measure 5 on this side. Gosh. 5 this way. Like that. I'm not the best at measuring things because I like to just sort of fold, but I need to sort of measure this for you, don't I? Have I done that the right way? No, I haven't, have I? It's just gonna, that's got to go like that, so that's got to be the 5. Now I've got to mess that up. Never mind, let's keep going. Let's see, let's measure this. No, that's right. Yes, because that's got to, I can have it going this way, can't I? That doesn't matter. Okay. Let's just put that away before I confuse myself anymore. Now I can just bend this over. Let's bend this over and see if we can do that. So you just want 2 basically the same, don't you? But that can go like that. And maybe we fold this. Does that fold in? Oh, I don't know yet. That goes like that. So that piece goes like that. So did that fold in? No, that folded in like that. So this does fold this way. Okay. Oh, that looks nice. And then that folds over like that. Is that right? And then that comes out like that. That comes out like that. Yes, we are there now. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to cut a little notch out of here before I stick that together. Just so we know it's a little pocket. Should we add a little bit of ink to this? Just a little bit. Just around here, look. Now I do, when I sort of have 5 minutes, try and make little things up like this out of tea stain paper, or sometimes if I'm sitting downstairs I will get some copy paper and just sort of make something, if I can try and come up with something else. So if I stick that one looks a little bit bigger than that one, but it doesn't matter, does it? Okay, I'm going to stick this to this. Let's just stick it down. I don't want it to be too complicated. So if we stick some glue on here. Now I had somebody say about my tacky glue in the bottle. Now I find that majority of tacky glues are the same. I use the, I think it's the Condense. This one is the one that I use. Now I get this from a website, a Spanish website, but I haven't looked to see if you can buy it on Amazon or anything, but I will have a look. But you know, any sort of tacky glue will do. I don't think it really matters. I think they're all pretty much the same. Except some of them are a little bit thicker, so you do have to add some water to them. But on this one I don't. This one here, I don't use any water to water it down. Okay, what's that like? Have I done that level? There we go. Then we've got like a little pocket, little pouchy pocket in there. It's a little bit longer, but it doesn't really matter. And then that will go in there. Like that. Is that folded straight? Not really, is it? That goes on like that, and that just folds up. That's really pretty, isn't it? Okay. We do like little ballerinas. Fabulous. Okay. Let's see, what did we do next? What's on here? Let's pop a little pouchy thing on here. And let's get what we got. I don't really need a double one, do we? We could use the singles now. Maybe I'll use my butterfly one because that's really pretty, isn't it? So what do you think? How many inches is that, roughly? I would say 2.5. So let's do a couple of, that's a bigger one. Okay. Stuck my finger in the ink. That was clever. These can be, I can use these ones as the little long pockets at the bottom, couldn't I? It doesn't matter that they're not that big. Not as big. But let's just do, say, 2.5 inches. And I'm going to do this one because this side has got butterflies on it. So I'm going to go just a little bit bigger, just so we get that butterfly in, like that. Shall we cut? Oh wait, shall I do this? What do we want on this? How big was that? What did I do? That was just under 5. I would like that butterfly on there. Shall we do that? What should we do? 2.5 again? And then say just under 5, do you reckon? There we go, that's perfect. So I did that. That was measured, that was 4 3/4 by 2.5. Okay, and then we've still got that little bit to use. Let's bring this back. Oh, I need to cut this, don't I? That was a bit silly. So I need to cut this one 6. So that's how tall it is. I'm going to go just slightly under. I think that will probably be about right. There we go. Perfect. And let's do this one. Let's do this one as well. Oops, we don't want to cut our butterfly off. Perfect. So let's put that on there. Now I did round the corners on these. So shall we do that? Because I think that might look quite nice. Another sort of eclectic-y one. Using up all the little bits and pieces. Because I really don't want to do any printing until I have to, because I'm sure you've got lots and lots of bits on your desk of kits that you can use up, and I think this is a perfect way. I'm not going to decorate it excuse me, I mean I'm not going to embellish it. I'm just going to keep this one as it is, because I think these make lovely little gifts for people. Do you know what I mean? And then I can add some sentiments to it, some words to it. I can pop in some of my, I might pop in some of my journal cards. I mean, it's like a little present. It's like a little cheery up present, isn't it? Sometimes it's nice to send something to somebody, and it's nice and shabby. But then again, a nice bit of lace down there would look really pretty, wouldn't it? Let's see how much time we've got. Okay, let's have a look. So that's that little pocket. Open this up. Now I've got little sort of like corner pockets either side there, and a long one there. So I've got a little flippy one. Okay, so do we have enough? Not quite sure. That's not going to quite, well, I suppose it doesn't have to be that big, does it? I can use up, I need to use up what we've got. So I'm going to cut that. Maybe if I put it up there, I could pop a little bit of lace at the bottom. What do you think? So if I cut it there, pop those bits out. So that's going to be just by that rose. That's going to be just under 4 inches, which is about 10 centimeters. What do you think? And then I'm going to just do like a centimeter little score line. Oops, let me use this. There we go. Okay, let's bend that over. Now on this one, I bent it this way so it flaps, but I'm going to bend it this way because I've got another pocket here, and that will hide the little foldy mark, won't it? If you know what I mean. Which way did this go? Where am I going? Are we on this side? Confused myself. Yes, we are. We're on this bit that just opens up. So this opens up like that, folds back in, and then we're going to stick this piece on there. Oh no, I don't want that. I need a piece which is double, don't I? So that was a bit silly. We'll put that somewhere else. I need a doubly piece. Should we have like that piece? That goes quite well, and that's quite, it's nice and bright and funky, isn't it? Okay, let's start again. All the little bits that I cut off, I'm going to have to make something else, aren't I? With all these leftover bits. So that was just under 4, and then we want this just under 6, so we can have it the same length now, can't we? And then what I'm going to do is just score that side here. Let's have a look. Does that work? Will that work? There we go. Pop that on there, and that will just open up like a little flappy bit. Where's my? Okay, let's just round the corners. How are we doing for time? Oh, we've got ages. This isn't taking as long as I thought. Let's just ink it just a little bit like that. I'm going to ink this middle bit just so I know where the foldy line is. There we go. Then I'm going to glue down here. Like that. Stick down the side. Go. And we've got our little flap. So that's perfect, isn't it? And then this, which is our little pocket, will go over the top of that, and then you can't sort of see that stuck down, can you? Perfect. Let's just round these. Little bit of ink. Got enough ink on here? Not really, have we? Perfect. A little bit of glue. Down there. So, oopsie daisy. When I make these things, it's really hard to know what to call them, isn't it? Because they're sort of like folio, it's got full of pockets and all sorts, so it's difficult. Might have to start numbering them. Okay, doesn't that look nice? So that's like a little flap. So that's a little odd flap, which I think I might pop a little pocket on. That's a little pocket. That folds down like that. I don't think I really want anything on that. Did I put something on there though? I think we had like a little pocket on here, but I don't think I want this bigger one on there actually, do we? Unless I put this, which is part of it. But then again, I wanted this a little bit sort of eclectic-y. Oh, here's a little piece. What's this? Shall we just pop a little bit of that dragonfly on there? We can have like a little tuck. Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure. Well, actually, I might just... Look, we've got a little dragonfly. Is he upside down? I think he needs to be. Not that it really matters. We could just pop him up there. Let's just cut this off. Let's take my little cutter. What do you reckon? This much. Let's just have a little pocket. Where's my little hole punch? Oh, there we go. Let's just do that. And then we'll just have a little pocket up there in the corner, I think. So it doesn't really matter. It all depends on what sort of papers you're using. Because if you've got like quite a nice focal point there, you don't want to cover it up, do you? I think that looks quite funky, doesn't it? Let's just stick you up there. Then we can pop something inside. Oh, actually, that's quite nice. No, we'll go with this one. There we go. I think I might have to get my little lacy bits out. This is calling for prettiness, I think, isn't it? It's calling for a little bit of lace and little things on here, most definitely. Let's pop you out of the way. So that's that. Let's have a little pocket. Now, what else did we put in here? Another little pocket this side, wasn't it? So shall I use, let's go back with our lovely little one here that I cut out. Let's pop that on there. Let's just round these corners. What's the back page? See, that's quite nice left as it is. Let's do these. A little bit of glue. There we go. Pop that down on there. We could actually add another little pocket or something onto here, because look at that lovely rose on there. Oh, that looks so pretty, doesn't it? We pop a little double pocket on here, a little extra one, unless that was going the other way. You could sort of fussy cut it, but no. We will do it like this for a minute. Let's just there, like that. I think it's a little bit. Trim that down just a little bit. I'm going to round the edges just so that we know it's another little pocket. And then I might take my little, this is 3/4 of an inch little circle punch. Let's just punch that out. I'm going to just pop that there. Fabulous. It's lovely. You could just add so many pockets. If you've got like little spare bits that you've cut off, you could make lots of lovely little pockets in here to pop little things. Oops. Fabulous. Look at that. Lovely. Now we need something on here, don't we? What shall we put? Shall we put this on there? Let's have a look. What else have we got? Oh, we've got this. I do love these roses. Decisions. If I do it there and cut that off, we got this lovely bit there, haven't we? Shall we do that? Let's cut that down. Oh, my cutter's not very cutty. What should we do? Let's just eyeball these little pockets. Pop that to the side. That can stick. And what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to chop that there, just so that sort of like blends in with that. And I'm going to again do a tiny little notch out of there, just so we know there's a little pocket on there. There we go. So I think just rounding the edges looks really nice on here, doesn't it? Just a little corner, just rounding that corner and setting that on there. Look at that, so pretty. Actually, one of my little butterflies as a tab would look lovely on there, wouldn't it? Okay, so that's that bit. We've got a little tab in there. So I think that, I don't think I want to put anything on the back. So that's pretty much what we've got on here now, isn't it? We've got this one. This just opens up like that, except we've just changed this bit to the little corner one. That opens up. Oh no, we haven't done this bit, have we? We haven't done this bit. We need our little cornery ones on there, don't we? So what should we use for that? Should we use something a little bit different? What have we got? We could use, what we got? We've got the yellow, we've got the brown. Actually, I'm quite liking this on there. That's quite nice, isn't it? Because that's a real contrast on there. So what shall I do? Can't remember how I cut them now, so I'm going to do it roughly. There. What do you reckon that is? Let's pop that out of the way. I'll have to do this with my bigger paper cutter. Let's go here. That's at the edge, so that would come down. So we want to come just down this way. So if I cut, suppose I could cut that in half like that. So let's just cut this in half. And then what should we do? We want to make a little pocket. Let's just do that. Let's fold that over, because it's got to be opposite, hasn't it? Let's see if I can cut that so it's roughly the same. What do you think? There we go. So we've got two pockets like that. Let's get our little, so that one will go in there. That's bits hanging off. I don't know whether I want to cover that up either. I not cover that up? I don't really want to cover that up because that looks too pretty, but I might put this one on here. I should have really looked, shouldn't I? Now this, I'm going to just round that, so because these are rounded a little bit, aren't they? Looks a little bit better. Let's ink this. I think I might find a little bit of fabric and add a little fabric pocket to that one actually. Should we do that? Shall we just make this pretty? I think it's asking to be made pretty, isn't it? So let's just, that looks all right on there. Get my glue just along there. So this is just basically cutting, folding and sticking. Super simple. Pop that in there. Make sure that's in the right place. Like that. That folds over. Like that. Lovely. That's a shame. Maybe I can put that somewhere else. I don't think on here, but we can keep it for another little journal, can't we? I think. Do you think we want anything on here? That's quite nice, isn't it? I might actually cut that off. I like that. Shall we just snip that off? Look at all these bits. I'm going to have to make some embellishments. Shall we have a little embellishment video at some point? I haven't really done anything like that for ages. So this is, let's just eyeball this. Should we eyeball it or just mark it? What do you reckon? About there. Let's put my fingernail on there and see. There it is. 5 3/4 that was. Oopsie daisy, which way round? Does it matter? I don't really think it matters. So I'm going to round this corner because this one is on the edge there. Doesn't have to go right up to the edge. Love it. That's lovely. Where's my little here we go. Let's just add a little circle into there. A little bit more ink. Lovely. Okay. Now I will just pop off and pick up some, or gather up should I say, some little lacy pretty bits, just so we can stick some bits and pieces on here. I think that will look nice. Love it. Look at that. That's fabulous. Loving the little girl on the front, the little ballerina. That opens up like that. That opens up like that. And I don't think I will. I'm going to leave that. I'll pop some lace or something on there, I think. Okay, so 2 seconds. I'm just going to go pick up some lacy bits. Okay, so I have got a few bits and pieces. I've got, this is the lovely lace that I was using the other day to do my spine on my journal. This is a little bit of netting. So I haven't got a huge amount. I've just got a few bits, but look at that. That's just pretty. That's an offcut from something or other. So I've got a few sort of like pinky pretty bits. So the outside, I just thought, well, a bit of this would look really, really lovely, wouldn't it? Okay, just because look, you've got those lovely roses. So I'm not sure whether to put this up there. Don't you think that looks really, really nice? Shall we just have one? I don't want to overdo it, do we? Let's just see. I'm going to just cut this. No, going to use my other scissors wherever they are. These are better, my little Fiskus ones. Let's see. What do you reckon? Okay, so this is sort of separate to it. These are very sort of like similar to those little rosy things that I was using the other day. I think I'm going to use, cut that bit off. Now there's a million ways you can use these, like cutting them up. Don't want that little bit on there, but I do think that will look lovely on there. Let's pop this over there. That's beautiful, isn't it? Now I think we need a little bit of something underneath, just on that corner. Probably should do the inside first. Let's just take a little section of this, scrunch it up, just like that. Make this all nice and scruffy. What did I do with it? This way. Just like that. Oh, that looks nice. Could do with a bit around the other side actually. So these little bits off, scrunch it up, and then this. Like that. What do you think? Lovely. Right, I'm going to pop a little bit of glue gun just down here. Down there. Open this up. Just stick that on. Where's my little pokey thing that I had the other day? I don't know where that's gone now. Okay. Right, I'll stick that on in a minute, just in case it's a little bit. Look at that. That's so pretty, isn't it? Let's remember to stick that on. Let's just open this up. Let's find some little odd bits. Now, I was going to pop a pocket on there, wasn't I? Shall we use this lovely soft one? Was it this one? That was that one that I was going to pop a pocket onto, wasn't it? Yeah. What do you think? Or was I going to do that one? This one. That's the one I was going to pop a little pocket onto. Fabulous. So we just cut that little bit off. Let's just see. Oh look, there's a little odd corner here. Shall we use that? I think it goes this way round. Let's just use this little end piece. Doesn't have to be perfect, does it? Oh, that's lovely. I think that's straighter for the bottom. There we go. And then we can just pop something inside. Do you think it needs something underneath it? Because I do like this. Let's have a look. Let's pop that out. Could do with a bit of an iron, I think. What do you think? I think that's going to be too much. That's lovely though. Just like I did with the pink on the spine. That was beautiful, wasn't it? Okay. Was it this way or did I do it this way? I can't remember now. Right, all I'm going to do, I'm going to just glue gun this down. Just stick that on. Oh, where's my little pokey thing? Here we go. Look at this. There's a different one. But that will do. In the right place. Okay. Glue along the bottom and just up through there. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Shall I just sort of like turn that down? That looks quite nice, doesn't it? Shall I just turn that down and pop something on there? Maybe we could pop a little bow or something. Let's just pop a little bit of this in there. Turn that over. I could do with something underneath that so we don't get glue everywhere. What do you think? Oops. Nice and scruffy. Let's have a look. Did I have a little bit of... Sure, I had a little bit of something here. There we go. That will do. Oh, that's pretty. Little bow. Look at me covered in glue gun again. It's a little off-cut. These are quite difficult to do little bows with little pieces, isn't it? Let's give it a go. What do you think? On your little bow. Pull that down. Oops. There we go. Let's have a small one. There we go. I'm not bothered about one end being longer than the other because that can just scrunch down. And then we will stick that on there. How pretty is that? That's lovely, isn't it? Nice blob of glue. Let's lift this up. Stick that on. Like that. Oh, look at that. Bit wonky, but pretty. Look at that. That's lovely, isn't it? Very shabby. Beautiful. Okay, so that was the pocket that we were going to do. So that folds like that. We've got our front piece. What should we pop on here? Should we just have a little bit of this, just to bling it up a little bit? That's pretty. I don't think it needs to go there. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what to do now. A little bit of pink on there. It's a bit bright. Oh gosh. Decisions. Oh look, that goes well with that. Should we try and do another bow? Okay, so this was supposed to be a quick video, but my battery just went, so it's a little bit longer than I thought it was going to be. But let's keep going because I'd like to finish this. Let's just pop another little bow. I need to pre-make some more bows, don't I? So, look at that, that's pretty. We could even pop it on their shoes. No, I don't think I will. I don't think I will, but I think it needs to go on here somewhere with a little bit of scruffiness underneath. Let's find something. I do like this. Let's just... Let's just scruffy this up. I'm going to pop it here. I'm going to pop a little bit of just randoms on here. Oops, if I can cut it. Scrunch that up. I don't know whether I like that bow on there because I think I've got a bow on the shoes now. Changed my mind. Let's have a little bit of sparkle instead, shall we? Let's cut this down like that, get rid of some of this net. Not quite sure where this came from, but it's ever so pretty, isn't it? Pop it like that, just so that we can see the dragonfly. And we've just got enough room to pop in the pocket. Let's stick that down like that. Oops, that on there. And a little bit on there. Perfect. Lovely. Look at that. We will find somewhere else to put our little bow, but that's pretty. Now, shall we just pop something down here? That's nice, isn't it? What do you think? I didn't really pick a huge amount of stuff out. Let's get my scissors. Got a big bunch of this somewhere. I put away for a rainy day. I remember cutting it up because it looked like butterflies. I really do need a good sort out. Get all my lovely little bits and pieces out and about. I might pop a little bit of this on top so that they match. Yeah, I need to find some of my nice pretty stuff. Which bit? So it's on display because I'm quite a sort of visual person, so I need to see what I've got, else I sort of forget when it's in a drawer or somewhere. Oh, that's pretty. I forget what I've got, so I need to bring it back out again. Go and have a little search for new bits and pieces that I've got hidden away that I've forgotten about. Oh, look at that. That's so pretty, isn't it? Right, we need something. That's our little pocket, so I need to pop something in here, which I've got those little journal cards here, haven't we? We can fit these in at some point. Look at that. Should we make it go around that way? Because that's got a nice lovely rose on it. That's beautiful, isn't it? I'm going to pop that in there. Should we pop a little card in there? Oh, have I stuck that down? No, we're good. Lovely. That's lovely. Yes, that can go in there. What should we pop in this one? Look, I've got lots of different ones in here. Should we have one with this? That's sort of good colours, isn't it? I like that one. Well, we only need one in there. Do we need one, or should we have? Yeah, we only need one. Let's pop those there. So what shall we have here? A little bit of lace. Oh, it's got that little bit there. We don't need that. Tiny little bit of lace. I think we shall do that. Let's pop that there. Doesn't matter which way. Let's pop that down. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Okay, we need to pop something in here. Shall we pop something in this little one? Maybe this one could go in there. Look at that. That's lovely, isn't it? Gosh, I do love this. Oh, we need a little diddly in here, don't we? What have we got in here? What would go in there nicely? Let's see. Oh, this one, little rose one. Make sure I haven't glued it up. There we go. Perfect. Pop these back in our little thingamajig. Perfect. We need something to go in here before we glue that up. Should we have roses and lilies? Will that fit? Oh, that fits lovely. Look at that. Will that fit? Maybe. No. I've got some smaller ones. Oh, shall we pop in a shoe? Lovely pink shoe. That will fit, won't it? I've got a little rose here, a little rose postcard, which can pop out of there. Not too big. Oh, that's quite a nice size, isn't it? And then we need something over there. That's going to be too big. Oh, I've forgotten how lovely all of these journal cards are. Shall we have her in there? Do you think she's going to fit? No, not quite. I do like her, so I'm going to pop you in there. Like that, because that's lovely. Oh, I do like these. I completely forgotten about all my lovely journal cards. Beautiful. There we go. So we just need to decorate these little bits. Let's pop these back in my little thingy-majiggity here. That's nice. I like those because they're nice and handy, aren't they? I was going to put one of my butterflies on here, but I think I will leave that. So we did this one, didn't we? Let's go back. So we just need to do these pieces. So what shall we do? What shall we do? Shall we just have another little one up here? Let's take this. Nice little scruffy bit. See, this is a perfect little area to pop a little cluster, isn't it? Let's just scrunch these up. Okay, I didn't think I was going to be this long doing a video. But I think Andy's downstairs making another loaf of bread. Oh, he does make good bread. And I'm not sure whether he's going to make some sort of pizza dough. I'm going to try and make our own pizzas today, which will be yummy. We've got lots of lovely sort of peppers and stuff to use up, so I thought the nice way was having something really tasty tonight. Oh, I quite like that. Having something really tasty to eat and make our own pizza, because I can't eat bought pizzas because I can't sort of have the gluten and stuff in it. So we do try and make a lot of food, and his bread is amazing. It's something that I can actually eat. Now, I'll put that on top. There we go. I'll use a diddy bit of this, and then, oh, where's my rose trim? I think that would look pretty on here, wouldn't it? Let's stick that on there. Stick that down. Get that little bit of rose trim on there, which, believe it or not, I don't have any to hand. 2 seconds. Here we go. It's never far away. Look at that. That's perfect, isn't it? Oops. A little bit more glue. Should we have them going that way? There we go. Fabulous. Oh, I like that. That's lovely. What should we pop on here? What should we pop on this little bit here? Actually, I could put that little bow that I made just now on there, couldn't I? Let's pop that right under there. Or should I pop it in the side? No, I think it's going to have to go underneath so we can close it properly. Go. Stick that down. Lovely. What should we put down here? I think we need a little bit of the brown on here. Do you think that's too much? That's a little bit too much, doesn't it? Not quite. Do love this stuff. I don't know what to put on here. Should we pop one of our little... Let's pop this on. I'm going to have a look. I think I might have some more of this, because this is just lovely, isn't it? And I love things like that that you can sort of like cut up. Look at that, just on the corner of that pocket, just to give it a lovely little sparkle on there. Perfect, but we need something down here, don't we? Now, I've got a big box of all sorts of bits and pieces in here, but I don't know whether there's actually anything that's any good. Oh, we've got like a shiny bit of netting on there. Oh, I quite like that. And then we need some sort of flower or something on there, don't we? What have we got? I've got these that we've been using the other day, so maybe I'll just pop something like this on there. That's quite nice actually. Look at that nice shiny blingy bit. It's amazing what you can find in your... Shall I pop it up there saying we've got shiny down there? Shall we have it in a different place? Do I need anything underneath? I don't think so. Shall I pop a little bit of this underneath? That might look quite nice. I will. Let's just pull this out, pop that on there, pop that on top. I think that should be enough glue coming through that lace to stick that down. Look at that, fabulous. I don't think I want to do anything with the back. I think I'll leave it like that, but I think we could do with something down the side of here, couldn't we? Oh, this is so pretty. This is so pretty. Should we stick this on now? I'll pop you down. I'm going to crease you all up. Let's pop this there. I'm going to hold on to the flower. Glue there and there. What do you think? Look at that, isn't that so lovely? You have to have these on the outside because that's quite hard. That's quite a big sort of like pearl on there. I think we need something down the side. Do with a little bit of seam binding, I think. Maybe I'll just ink it. Do with a little bit of pink seam binding to use as a closure. That's just so pretty. I think that's so pretty, isn't it? I might just leave it, I think. I think I'm just going to leave it because sometimes it will be overkill, won't it? But I just think that's lovely. So that's the back. Get some of the bits off my fingers, pop those to the side. It opens up like that and it will pull right out, but you can just open it up like this. We've got our little flips, all our little bits and pieces in there, and that opens up like that. Isn't that just lovely? I love it. So there we go, guys. That is a little one that I sort of made, little prototype here. So do you know what I mean? You can put pockets wherever you like. So if you like this sort of design, you don't have to put the pockets there. All depends on what sort of papers you're using and whether you've got focal points on anything at all. But I'm just loving that. So there we go, guys. Another little thingy-majig. So thank you so much for joining me. Have a fantastic rest of the day. Stay safe, take care, and I will see you soon. All right, guys. Bye-bye.